Hi everyone, this is Philippa from Flipcat Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. This is a bit of a quick one today. It's not quite an unboxing, but I guess it's more of an unveiling. I was really fortunate. Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah was doing a bit of a de-stashing, and she put some of her papers from books up on Etsy, and I was very fortunate that I was able to purchase one of her packs, and it came in the mail today, and I just thought I'd show people what I got because I'm very excited about this, and it's the first time I've purchased something like this, so I just thought I'd share what I got. So first of all, this is just a lovely card that Tina made. Just quite simple. It's from some of her papers by the look of it, and I would guess it's just an A4 sheet cut to A5, and then she's just written a nice little thank you message. So that's really nice. And the pack was 10 pages each of 8 different books, so there's 80 pages in all. Now this one is some kind of botanical book. The images are double-sided, and there's flowers and just some notes with English name and then a Latin botanical name, and there's a selection there of different types. The pages appear to be consecutive, but that's really nice. You know, journal cards or cutting them up. Oh, and that's just a nice little standalone there. So that's really lovely. And something like this for someone like me is nice because I don't think I would use up an entire book on my own, but just getting a few pages is a bit exciting because it means I can incorporate some of this into my work and not have to worry about a whole book. This next one is from a children's book, and Tina did say that there would be children's books included, and I was really excited to see this because it's a children's French exercise book. I think it's a vintage one, and I do speak French. I call it conversational level. I couldn't claim to be fluent, but my beautiful sister-in-law is French, and she and my brother live in London, so I'm very excited when I get a chance to visit them, which is during non-pandemic times. And so I was looking at this, and some of them reminded me of some of the French lessons I did at school and subsequent to school time, and there's some nice pictures there as well. So I thought that would be nice for a little vintage style French folio or something like that. And I do have a lot of images of Paris and from both my time there, and also some vintage images. This is a catalogue. It looks like a stamp catalogue, but there's lots of images you could cut out from stamps, and there's some pricings and things like that. So that looks quite fun. And there's different, this is like Norfolk Island mostly by the look of it, and some old advertisements in there. Have fewer ideas right now about what to do with that, but still it looks interesting, and it's a lot more text-based. Now this one is another botanical set, a slightly larger one than the first one, and there's a lot more text. This one has some images on one page and text on the other, and well, in theory, you think that you would probably just pick the coloured ones. What I think might happen is you might cut some images out, and then you go, oh, okay, well, I kind of like the descriptions on the back as well. So yeah, that was kind of fun. And this is a lot more greener than the first one, which was a lot of reds and things. But obviously there's some yellows as well. Now this next one is lots of birds and descriptions of birds, from their family and that kind of thing. So that's quite fun too. Really nice, I guess, portraits, drawings. I'm not sure how you describe it, but very nice. So that would be good. It would also be good to know, and I don't know if Tina would have this information, I might message her and ask, what year the books came out and the copyright status of some of this stuff. Because obviously you have to be careful how you use images that are still in copyright. But this is probably, I guess, would be in copyright. I don't think it's pre-1920s. I could be wrong, but it doesn't quite look old enough. But some of the others might. Now this is Harrods catalogue. I've been to Harrods. That was exciting. I don't think it looked like this. But yeah, this looks great. And again, it would be really interesting to know what year it came from. But, you know, fabulous vintage bathtubs, advertisements, you know, motor car hire. It's like bookbinding. Had a bookbinding department. That's amazing. And the china cups and things like that. Lovely. I actually think I saw Tina use some of this to line some envelopes that she made, so that's cool. And then we have the third of the botanicals, which is large again. And this has almost like a journal or something. It's got diaries and sketches. I have no idea what it's from, but it's very nice. And this one, this is actually the one that I wanted to know. I was very curious to know what the age of it was. These actually look very old advertisements. I mean, it could be a reproduction, I don't know. But, you know, it's got the corset advertisements and clothing advertisements. It looks quite Victorian to me, but I don't know, obviously. And just lovely. The paper is really thick, quite yellowed, and I guess it's a catalogue of some kind, although I'm not sure what for, like if it's for a particular company or just advertising. And it's just really magical. And this is definitely one that I would scan before I used anything, because some of these things you'd want to use again and again. Now, I don't even know what ladder tapes are, but this is stamped quality ladder tapes. And these are kinds of things that are, I won't say impossible, but are difficult to get in Australia. I mean, we had some department stores in the early 20th century, but not of the same longevity. And things like this would have had to have been imported from overseas, and often they just, you know, climate and everything, they just didn't stand the test of time. So while you can find things like this, they are very much collector's items, or else they're stuck in someone's attic and possibly crumbling to dust or covered in mold. And so something like this is just amazing, like, you know, beautiful. That's beautiful. So I have sort of asked my brother and sister-in-law to keep an eye out for things like this for me. So far haven't really come through, but, you know, I live in hope. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. So thank you to Tina for sharing her treasures with people around the world. It's very exciting to receive this. And, you know, congratulations to other people who were lucky enough to get some of these bundles. And I'm very excited to see where I go when making things with this. And honestly, I have no ideas specifically at the moment. It was just, I saw her video. It was a short, and I'll link to it because, you know, people might be interested in what's happening with shorts. But yeah, and I saw it and went, oh, I'll have a look at that. And I went, all right, I'll get it. And because I looked at what she was showing and I thought, well, I will never buy 3 different botanical books because I couldn't use them all, and I'll never be able to get hold of a catalogue like this. And so for me, it's really exciting to have this, and I will just have to, I'm not going to rush into it. I'm just going to think about what I do with it. And yeah, that's where I am right now. This was it's a Monday afternoon here, and I was working today and the doorbell rang and I couldn't think what it was because, you know, it arrived a lot quicker than I was expecting. And yeah, this is very exciting. So over the next few weeks, I guess, I will come up with some ideas about what to do with some of this. Obviously not all of it at once, but I mean, to me that looks a little bit Christmassy. That's like some of our I think it says fuchsia, but we've got some Christmas bushes in Australia that look like that come out in December, which is of course summer here. And you know, this is February, October. They've got months on them, so that's really exciting. I think I put these the wrong way down, but yeah. So that's it. That's just a quick little update from me. Hope you're all doing well. Like, comment, subscribe. Looking forward to talking with you again soon. Bye everyone.